Shalom, beloved. Psalm 124. For Adonai always has his hands over his people. Amen. Amen. By David, Psalm 124. If Adonai hadn't been for us, let Israel repeat it. If Adonai hadn't been for us, when people rose to attack us, then when their anger blazed against us, they would have swallowed us alive. Then the water would have engulfed us. The torrent would have swept over us. This is the Red Sea. Then the water would have engulfed us. The torrent would have swept over us. Yes, the raging water would have swept right over us. But Adonai had his loving hand over his people. Blessed be Adonai, who did not leave us to be a prey for their teeth. Yes, he did not leave them to be a prey to the teeth of the Egyptians, but he had his loving hand over his people, and he brought them out of Egypt with a mighty hand, a strong hand. Yes, we escaped like a bird from the hunter's trap. The trap is broken, and we have escaped. Our help is in the name of Adonai, the maker of heaven and earth. Yes, we, his people, his children, his Talmudim, his disciples, we will wait patiently for the saving help of Adonai. For he loves us and he's with us always. Heaven and earth will pass away, but his words are forever. And we will not lose hope. We will not grow weary, for it is he who gives us strength. For he is our righteousness. He is the cornerstone. He is the Messiah, the promised one of Israel. Yeshua, salvation is his name. Salvation is his name. And he gave us the most beautiful gift that anyone could ever give. And he gave it to us when we were unworthy. For he loved us even when we were sinners. We weren't deserving. But he loves us. He loves you. He made atonement, final atonement, for the sins of the world, to the house of Israel, and to the Gentile, grafting us into one body. Yes, the olive tree, Jew and Gentile, under one name. Yeshua, the Messiah, the only begotten Son of God. He is the Most High. And through him all things are possible. So rejoice, for his hand is over you. He will prevail through all your trials and tribulations. For we will not fear the one who puts the body to death, but we will fear the one who can put the soul into eternal separation from Abba, eternal hell. That is who we fear. We fear Adonai. We respect him, and we long to see his presence, to be face to face in the presence of the Most High. What a beautiful day it'll be when we are all in harmony and unison together, worshiping, singing songs of praises unto the Most High. What a beautiful thing. And yes, he has come. He has come not to bring peace, but to divide, to separate the sheep from the goats, from the believers from the non-believers. But it is Yeshua who is salvation. And through him, we have eternal life. So put your hope in him, for he has his hand over you, always and forever. Always. Psalm 124 is a continual reminder of Adonai's love for his people and the nation of Israel, and Jerusalem, the apple of his eye. For he is the Most High, and we take refuge in him. He is the advocate. He is the mediator. He is the Lamb, the unblemished Lamb, the Lamb without spot, without sin, who made atonement on Passover. He is the Passover Lamb, without broken bone or spot. He is the bread of life from Bethlehem, the house of bread, house, the bread of life, Yeshua. Yes, he comes down from heaven. He is the bread of life, the living Torah. He is the Word, and he walked among us. He is the promised Messiah. He is who the prophets foretold. Yes, he is him. And through him, we will have eternal life, salvation, redemption. He will have his hand over us always and forever. Take refuge in the Most High. He will bring joy and shalom to you. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. His eyes are on you. Always. He hears you. And if you know he hears you, then you can be confident and have assurance in what it is that you ask for. He is our Heavenly Abba. He gives good gifts. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. You will stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand will save me. That is beautiful. It speaks to Psalm 124. This is in Psalm 138, verse 7. For he will always stretch out his loving hand to us. We take shelter in the Most High. And one random verse out of this box of God's promises for us, we will see what he has for us to dwell on. For you shall go out with joy, and be led out with peace, with Shalom. The mountains and the hills shall break forth into singing before you, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Isaiah 55, verse 12. Rejoice, for he is the Messiah, and he has come. For we will rejoice. Sing songs of praises to the Most High. For he loves us and saved us from wrath, brought us into eternal life through his blood, was slain. Wow. Psalm 23, verse 4. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. We will not fear death, for it is merely a shadow. We will have not fear, because fear is from the enemy. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. Bless you, beloved. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share Abba's word with you. It is a privilege. So thank you. Have a blessed week. Shavua tov. Shalom. Blessings over your life in the name of Yeshua, the Messiah. Bring forth blessing in your lives. Amen. Amen. Thank you, beloved. Shalom, shalom.